nuts. The assumption is we are married. So I have been getting some things and eyeing people who look single. I saw you go out to smoke. No, it's okay. God said share. The love of Christ should be abundant in your heart. Don't be shy. She doesn't seem to mind. She's a height mate. You can manage us. You can cooperate in Africa. In Africa, that's why they're telling you about the buffet. You eat as much. No, good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kansime and I love to talk. That's why sometimes I don't even know where to stop. Making a fool of myself for your pleasure for about 17 years. And I proudly say that Kenya saw me, recognized me, loved me, just the way Jesus Christ has never loved where they come from. Kenya loved me, gave me a show on the national television, gave me money. It's unfortunate my parents died, but they ate my money. And by the time they died, they said, but is this girl Kenyan or she's Ugandan? Because people loved me so much. So I'm so glad that Uganda gets to use me and abuse me. Actually, I believe this is the first time I see my country using me appropriately. Like, this is what you need to see to understand the art, the joy, the charisma, and how quality comes in small packages coming from Uganda. Uganda is small. When you say East Africa, it's small. Of course, okay, Uganda is a punctuation, but I mean, Uganda is small, but it is packed with quality. And I know, Morris, you will, where is Morris? You will side with me when I tell you that these people talk about things they don't have. Wow, thank you very much. We already talked about how Rwanda talks about its gorillas. And about someone stamps and you feel the vibration. That is beauty. Someone falls down and does not break. They bounce back up. They slide and fall in the sea and float. They don't drown. You will never hear that some very well-endowed woman drowned. Tell me. Tell me. So, my friend, these backup plans we have are supposed to be appreciated. Thank you so much for the beautiful entertainment, Ndere Troop. You actually literally took us throughout like the whole half of Uganda, traditionally. And I was feeling so proud. I was seeing Nya shaking, but respectfully. That's how we work traditionally. And to be honest, I'm sorry, I'm being distracted by a table here, which is full of very beautiful women. These three, these ones. I love you so much. There's something about, you know when someone sits in a VIP seat and they feel it, and they are worthy, and they are not overdoing it. She's laughing in installments. I haven't seen her kill herself. She laughs and then tries to control. I think she's been told there's a buffet coming, so everything she's doing it at a half past. You look so gorgeous. I am seeing straight through that net into your soul. You are so gorgeous today. How are you? Oh, there's a ray of light coming from this table. Let me tell you about girls, a group of girls. Whenever you see a group of 5 girls, even if you look around, there's that table, I don't have to look there. They're exactly 5. So they will think I'm attacking, let me attack you. Who told you to do that? I hope you can still hear me when I'm off stage. There's a group of 5 people here. And honestly, if you look at them carefully, they fit exactly what I want to talk about. Whenever you see a group of 5 friends, there are 5 categories. Among these ones, there's one who was in charge of transport. Excuse me, I'm not saying they came in one car. But there's one in charge of transport. How? What am I talking about? Even if all of you have cars, there's one who says, no, we are leaving yours here. This one is the one. There's one who says, no, you get so drunk when you drive, you cannot. Never, I will not. So, who is in charge of transport? We shall know. Then, there's one who is the designer. They've never studied it. They've never gone anywhere. But the way they can throw around their fashion advice, you can think they've hit the runway even once. Yet they don't have a waistline. When they stand, you don't see front, you don't see behind. But they are the ones telling you, no, this one's not on, this one's on. Don't wear this one. Then there is a third one. Now the third one is in charge of vibe. Vibe. of where are we going, how are we entering. Actually, you just enter the process. You don't need to find the tickets. She already has them. She knows a bouncer. She knows someone in the bathroom. They're already pointing at each other. They know. She knows someone who will make them enter the bathroom. No, honestly. Then there is a fourth one. Who seems as if they are very important, but they are the most important. Let me tell you, these people know where to find. I mean, you all go when it's just the five of you, but somehow at the end of the night, everyone lives with somebody because of this person. As in, she is the go-between, whether you want to be gone-between or not gone-between, she will go between you and someone else. You're not going home alone. Nice to meet you. They've already given you. Then there is that last one, the most important one. Do not forget the passport of the group. The one is so beautiful. When you start introducing yourself, like, hi, meet us. You point at her because according to you, you want anyone that should meet you to see you through that person's eyes, and they'll find you beautiful. So who is the passport? You know yourselves. I don't want to target anybody right now. You know yourselves. So who is the passport of this group? The runner. I choose. I know you're setting a trap, but this is the funny thing. Beautiful girls have a problem. They don't like sharing their beauty tips. Look at them. They are tight, like thieves here. They can rob a bank, these people. These five, and nobody will know about it. Nobody. Their money will be over and they won't even know how it has gone. But they will eat it. Do you know why? Now if I ask you, madam with spotless face, what's your name? If you've never hit the runway, the devil is alive.
My name is Marianne.
Marianne, you're my namesake. Anne. Don't tell them. So Anne, how do you keep yourself looking so fresh? And you're fresh, you're beautiful, and I swear, it's no homo. I know more skips brothers owning me, but I'm looking for a man. So you're beautiful as a sister. So I just want you to tell us, what is that you do to keep very gorgeous? Because some of us are getting old quickly. That's why we're wearing wires on our faces to distract people. I don't want someone to look closer and be like, but. So some of you haven't even heard what I'm saying. You're saying, is that why I'm disturbing? Is it on the side? Is it? So that's just a trick so that you don't focus on my height. You don't focus on my height. You don't focus on anything that you don't like. So please just tell us, beauty tip, just one beauty tip. What is that you do that has assured your beauty?
Clean your face, apply original Vaseline.
Sister, I don't want your man. Sister, don't do that. Okay, who can be generous with their beauty? Just one generous one. That's a lie. This is what I'm saying. You find a beautiful woman who you know does everything they can do to look beautiful. You ask them, what do you do? All you have to do is like drink water. And I'm like, rubbish. What do you mean you drink water? I mean I drink urine? Do you mean at home when I pour water in a glass? Me, I be drinking what? Which water? I think that's what we should be asking. Which water are you asking us to drink so that we become beautiful? That water. No. Seriously, let's be generous with these things. We need to know. Some of us are aging drastically. There are people, I'm telling you, I'm so lucky I'm short. I have OGs who I meet and I am rude. Not intentionally, but you meet them and everything is at midday. Everything, like they are old so quickly and it's not them. We need to share these things. Share these beauty tips. And they lie to each other. I say if you ask them to tell you truths about birthdays, first experiences, when they lost their virginity, friends can lie. You can lie. You can lie. I'm seeing Ambassador Paul here, and I want to take this opportunity to love you deeply in front of your partner. Because here in Africa, When you hide, they will bewitch you. It's better as a Muchiga, you walk straight in a compound and the dictator chance of me and bringing me here to hold the Ugandan flag. I hope you risk it again, but I just wanted to like be a little bit inclusive and ask just so that you share, because we see, you know, you can tell a man who loves the wife, it doesn't. Do you see how comfortable? I want you to look at Madame. Njagara, you guys, you don't know how a rich woman sits, a loved woman sits. My sister, Shine, you people, you are like a comedian. This stage wouldn't be enough if she was the one who had to come and stand up and speak. My sister is mentally disturbed, but she knows how to curate her madness and be an amazing entertainer, which is why I travel with her. She's like my bag of jokes. But she always talks about how you see a rich person, someone who has money, someone who has just made a little bit money. They have no appetite. You don't want to eat. You have no appetite. You just want to take a glass of wine. Just a glass of wine. And then Mr. Rogers was talking about how women who are very well endowed don't maraga cross leg because those things can't cross together. She sits comfortably like a queen. I love the queen. And now I want to ask Ambassador Paul. When it is just the two of you, just indulge us. When it's just the two of you, and you are changing the bulb in your bedroom, how do you call Madame? Do you call her by her pet name? Is it her first name, the second name, Mrs. You? How do you address her? When the temperature is hot, cold, and it's almost time to go to bed. How do you address her? Do you say, push up, Mrs. What's that? I just want to learn. So that I get here. Me! I've told you I failed at marriage. I attempted first time, I paid my dowry, I left. Oh, don't laugh, my friend. These days you have the dowry and not even have anyone to pay it to. But keep your Kenyan men here very well. In Uganda, I'm a scramble and partition for good men. So I need to learn something. I've seen them, they're in a cottage next to me. I saw them, I said, after all these years, and he is still checking her out. So I just wanted to get, how do you refer to your baby?
Exactly what you have said.
No, me, I said baby, just in anticipation. You call her baby. B-A-B-Y, or like baby, B-A-B-B-B-B. Baby. Baby. Do you feel like it holds weight? It holds weight, baby. My friend, do you see what I am seeing? Let me tell you guys, I think this is why love is coming slowly from me. I have a queen, and I call her baby. I would rather call her my transformer. I would rather call her my railway line. I want to address you, and someone is like, oh, what are we talking about? I want to be like my transformer, and everyone will be like, who is that? They are called. You need to look for something that baby, baby. You see, that's the thing. These white people are the ones who mislead us into showing love in ways that cannot possibly. I wanted to come to you, my future co-wife, so that we get to know each other. You could even stand up and be taller than me, and then I will give up and leave your man alone, because that's the only way. Just stand up. Stand up and you rushed into marriage. You did. You're not married. Be patient. Take your time. You are now in Kenya, but you're so beautiful. You know. Let me tell you, this is how comedians work. The only way you pick on a couple, psychology teaches you, you pick on a couple that is okay, a couple that is good, a couple whose chemistry is good. You're a very gorgeous, confident woman. And that's why I picked on your partner. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much. And as we are still talking about love, I just wanted to address this table of 5 gentlemen. Honestly, I just want to know what's going on here. You know, I was in a relationship with a man for 7 years. I paid my dowry, and then he chucked me. Because I was studying him. I was trying to learn him, understand him, so that we can have a good relationship. What are you doing? Like this table and that table. What's going on? What are you not telling us? Because even how you're positioned, honestly, there's something you're telling them that they are not hearing. He's wondering why. How have you not seen his signals since this show started? They are not 5 on a table by accident. You also need, Madam Coordinator, what is it? You're the one supposed to be coordinating this association and you've abandoned your duty. I love what's happening today, and honestly, he was telling me that food is ready. What? My brother Mollis, you were telling me that food is ready.
Yes.
But before we excite people,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to just tell you that you are lucky. That this buffet you are about to have is not in my village, Mparo Chitanga. In Mparo, we are very well known for growing very nice Irish potatoes. What are Irish potatoes here? Waru. I come from the Waru village. Now, when they beat the drums and say there is a party happening, come, we are going to have a party, calm down. When they say they are serving a buffet, relax. It's actually a lineup of about 20 dishes. But they are Waru dishes. Calm down. In the beginning, they will put for you some Waru salad. They will peel Irish halfway, scare it with mayonnaise, throw in some green things, put carrots, Irish salad. Next, Irish soup. For starters, they will half boil the Irish, blend it, put some cheese, put for you some salt and some pepper, give you, throw a leaf on top hanging like this. That is it, Waru salad. Then they move on to boiled Irish. Now, boiled Irish, they don't peel it. There are 2 types. There's one which they are going to peel and remove and cook it halfway. Then throw it in cooking oil. Scare the skin outside so that it looks like it's still not peeled. And it is still Waru deep fried. Now you go to the next one. Then you get that same unpeeled Irish. They slice it and make for you wedges. And then deep fried. And then they say, these are wedges. They continue. And slice those wedges and make for you crisps. Crisps. The ones you cannot use with a fork, you have to use with your hand. So the crisps, they are the Irishes which they cut and cook with the crust beef. Then when you think, oh, finally, we can go to meat, they mash it for you. They give you mashed Irish, and they throw in like grains of something, maybe some or what? And then you're like, finally, may we now have the meal? No, there's Irish juice. So that you move with it. So when they say there is a buffet, don't be too excited when you're in my village. But the buffet we have today needs you to prepare for it. Otherwise, you'll have an accident. We have milk, we have hard and soft things. You've seen the dances that have been happening here. These are the only people ready to eat supper. You haven't moved, you haven't made room, and you're waiting to eat a goat. What is happening? These are the only people who are ready to consume the food that we are going to serve today. But why are we talking about that food when it is there and we are going to eat it? Let me tell you why I'm talking about the food we are going to eat. Let me go up so that you can see me clearly. Maybe you can see my backup plan. Guys, I've said I'm single. Nobody's raising their hand. No one is saying anything. Shine. The table of 5 has all gone. You girls! You girls! What is going on here? The whole table has gone. There's something happening. There's something happening that is not here. We shall know. So, were those the sponsors? Do you have anybody you're going with home today? Because I'm now concerned. Me, I still have 2 days in Kenya. I still have 2 days. I don't know how much time you still have here. You have transport back home? Yes. We are good. Now, there's something else I wanted to tell you about Kenya and Uganda that touches my heart so much. It's how we are so different, but so alike. So alike. Like, the same things make so much sense to us. Kenya and Uganda, we have held this thing called vibe to a certain level. Okay, Uganda is known for vibe, but Kenyans have, there's a way in which you identify our vibration so much that we feel like an earthquake together. No, don't laugh. Do we have couples in the house? Kenyans and Ugandan, a couple of a Kenyan and a Ugandan. Do we have any couples in the building? That's why there's nothing shaking today. Where are they, guys? But don't worry, I will not pick on you. You wish. So, do we have any couples of a Ugandan or Kenyan? I'm so sorry. Who are the Kenyans in the building? That means everyone is a Kenyan. Because now I'm going to ask all of you questions. Kenyans. I know this is a Ugandan. Kenyans, put up your hand. Don't stand up. No, don't stand up. Okay, stand up, I see. This is why I didn't want you to stand up. This is why you are not supposed to stand up, because now the joke has changed. You stood up and it's the absolute opposite of everything I have. Oh, there's another one. Guys, what's going on here? No, I just wanted to ask you, what is it that you know about Uganda? The one thing, when you hear Uganda, what comes to mind? Bananas. I'm so sorry. The banana plants, the ones to eat, like the ones which be shaking in the plant. What do you mean bananas? The food. Matoke. Oh, okay. Because I was like, which banana are we talking? You know, these days you have to make full sentences. When you say one word, you let our mind wander and we go. I have a feeling before I go to person. You know how you smell manure, smell air, smell comfort. So I just wanted to ask kindly, what you have heard about Uganda? The one major thing you have heard about Uganda. Don't copy exams. Let him come up with his own.
Cultural richness.
Cultural richness. Indeed. Now that's the thing. Rich people don't need to be funny. Their answers are, and you should clap. When he says cultural richness, that was an answer you should clap, huh? Because he's telling us the heading of why we are here today. Why Uganda is here today. Why I'm here today in the first place. It's my wires that are making me stand here to show you what happens in Uganda. And I love... I'm sorry. That's wonderful. It's so good. But there's no way you came here thinking I was not going to talk about it. There's no way. How did I forget? Cultural. We were still at cultural. I think this is why we are here. Stand up, madam, and just face that side. For those who haven't heard the whole 360. Wonderful. This is it. This is why we are talking about. There's nobody I came with that is tall. Why are we not tall? And you people be accusing us of stealing your sportsmen. Every kipu is yours. Every chipu is yours. Yet we all have those people and we run proper. Nice to meet you, Mami. You're so beautiful. Thank you so much for understanding what is happening here today. You're the EG. We should have put you on the poster and told people that this is what we were looking for. Because someone looks at you and they have the Horundere performance on your face. Like they look at you and they see the culture that is here. This is what you're talking about. What else do you know about Uganda? I just need to know a few things you know about Uganda.
The Pearl of Africa.
When you hear Uganda, you think the Pearl of Africa. There's a lot of knowledge going on here. What do you think when you hear Uganda? You don't know Uganda? What do you think when you hear Uganda? Just say my name, say my name. When nobody's around you. Say my name at least. Like you don't know anything in Uganda. You don't know anything? Hello? Is it me you are looking for? I'm an answer. I'm giving you exams to cheat. Let me tell you. Food time. What is going on here? Don't eat food when I'm still here. Maurice, let's break off for food then. Let's break off for food. Because my heart keeps breaking when I'm looking at my people getting up to eat.
No, we are not going.
You're not going to eat? No, tell us about your love life now. Because if you are going in the middle of the performance, if it's what is it? Why are we living in the middle of the performance? Yeah? So anyway, we're getting ready to have lunch, to have dinner, to have our buffet. Some of us are eating for the first time.
Yes.
We're getting ready to have our dinner, but I am still here. I intend to crack jokes till the food sits properly in your tummy. So let's have the DJ just give us a slight something as we get ready to